Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a little exciting for me because I just got home and I've been waiting on this package for about almost actually 2 weeks now. And I was talking to customer service and I'm like, where is my package? Because we all know everyone likes to get packages. We order something and we're so excited to get it. So I was patiently trying to wait for this package to come in the mail, and then today I came in the house and my package was here. So as you can see by the title, this video is about the HCG Sensational Body Drops. And I saw a review that some lady did, and it got me interested because I had once previously took another kind of HCG drops, but I didn't do the diet with it, and it was just a mess. So I decided to get another brand of the drops and actually do everything that you're supposed to do with it, and then hopefully I will see the results that you're supposed to see. So this video is kind of like just an unboxing with you guys because I haven't even opened the box or anything. I just walked in the door and it was sitting here, and I'm like, okay, I can finally upload this video that I've been waiting for to upload this entire time. But so yeah, so I'm just gonna open the box. And okay, so first in the box, her name is Diana Garcia. She gives you her business cards, if you guys can see that. But the brand is Sensational Bodies, and she has her number, her email, her website, and everything on there for you guys. So she gave me 2 of those. Which was really cool. And then they just give you like the whole diet plan of everything you need to go over. I'm not going to read everything because it's actually 3 pages long, but I'm just going to kind of give you like a summary of basically what these drops are. So most of you guys know what HCG is, but if you don't, I'm just going to give you a little description of it. It was developed by a British doctor, A.T.W. Simmons, and I guess it was like a study based around pregnant women or something, but he found that the HCG, excuse me, it lost both fat and rather than lean muscle tissue, and and I guess he did this to pregnant women in order to protect the developing fetus by promoting mobilization and consumption of abnormal excessive adipose, which is fatty deposits. So when both are used together, the hypothalamus, regulates the disposal of the abnormal fat and helps to prevent the usual rebounding weight gain problem that commonly follows other diet programs. So that's just kind of a overview of what that part is. So I'm going to get into the actual diet parts and the foods you're allowed to eat, how many calories you're allowed to eat, and just basically how this whole HCG diet works. So beginning the diet, they want you to take a picture of before and after, which is common, just so you can see your daily results. They don't want you to pay that much attention to the scale. They want you to measure yourself before you start, but they do want you to weigh yourself every single morning after you pee, because sometimes they have it where you hit a plateau where you don't lose any weight. So they have this thing called an apple day, which I'm going to get into a little bit later. But yes, with this diet, you're supposed to lose between a half a pound and 3 pounds a day, which I know sounds a lot crazy, but based on what the HCG, what's inside of it, and the foods you're going to be eating, it all incorporates together to like tell your brain to like burn up to like 2,500 calories a day. So take the drops 3 times a day, at least 15 minutes before each meal, and you have to place 8 small drops under your tongue. Hold it there for 30 seconds and then swallow. And then it says, please wait 15 minutes before drinking or consuming anything so that the drops can take effect. And then there's this thing called loading days. So you have to take 2 days before you actually start the actual diet. And the loading days are just like you load up on calories, like the most fattiest calories you can think of: cheesecake, donuts, fried chicken, soda, just so many calories, because what it does is it's gonna give your body the effect that you're not changing anything about what you're eating, what you're doing. So it's not going to like trigger your body like, oh, I'm not getting any food, so I need to hold on to everything I have. Basically, it's letting your body think that they still have a lot of food in you when you really don't. So that's what the loading days are. But on those first 2 loading days, they do want you to start the drops. Just to let you guys know. So I just went over that. And so once you get to day 3, this is when the official diet part of it starts. So they said don't be concerned about reduced calories you're taking in because the HCG drops allow you to get additional calories from your abnormal fat. In other words, you're leaving more on the fat and you're losing than on calories you're taking in. So that's basically kind of an overview of what the HCG drops are. Now I'm going to get into a little bit about the meal breakdown and what foods you're allowed to eat. So for breakfast, you can only drink coffee, tea, or water. If you do drink coffee, you can only have stevia, truvia, or 1 tablespoon of milk in your morning cup of coffee. And they don't want you to go over 1 tablespoon because I guess that's some way it could stall and slow down your weight loss. They said not to worry about breakfast being the most important meal of the day because not eating solid foods for breakfast is only allowed when HCG is in your system because you're limited to calories you eat by mouth. By skipping breakfast when dieting with the HCG diet, your body can pull the extra calories it needs to fuel itself directly from your excess fat, so you aren't really skipping breakfast at all. And so they said if it's necessary, if you're just starving, I guess basically, you're allowed to have 1 egg, vegetables, fruits as part of your breakfast to keep you just a little bit fuller. And it says once the HCG drops are out of your system, you no longer follow the recommended diet protocol meal and you must start eating normal calories in breakfast. So basically, if you choose to order another pack, this pack is only 30 days, but if you choose to continue it, then they're saying that once it's over, you must continue 3 days after you finish the drops eating the same diet plan that was that they give you, just so that your body, you won't gain the weight back and you can maintain the weight that you lost. For lunch and dinner, you're allowed to eat protein, vegetables, fruit, and you're allowed to eat 1 piece of Melba toast. The protein and Melba toast are the only things that are restricted to 1 serving. Your choice of protein is only to be had for lunch or dinner. Protein is to be kept at 3 to 5 ounces. However, you can have unlimited amounts of vegetables and fruits throughout the day. They said that your meal for lunch and dinner, they don't have to be the same, but rather choose from the same list options. The approved proteins that you can eat are chicken, white fish, chicken, white fish, steak, lean ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken, crab, lobster, canned tuna in water, not the one in oil, tofu, 3 egg whites, 1 whole egg, and at most they only want you to eat that 1 to 2 times a week. And you can also have half a cup of fat-free cottage cheese, and the same with the egg whites, only 1 to 2 at most times per week. Those are the proteins, only proteins that you're allowed to eat with this diet, and only 3 to 4 ounces. Please note that all visible fat must be carefully removed before cooking. So like when the chicken has fat around it or the steak or whatever, make sure you peel that off and don't eat that part. It must be boiled or grilled without any additional fat. The chicken breast must be removed raw from the bone. So I'm assuming that they say that the bone has like salt in it, which of course salt is not good for you, so they don't want you eating that part of it. So chop it off from the bone. And then vegetables, you can have unlimited amounts of vegetables and fruits throughout the day. For vegetables, you can have spinach, green salad, tomatoes, celery, onions, cucumbers and pickles, red radish, asparagus, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, mushrooms, Brussels sprouts, bean sprouts, edamame, not sure what that is, peppers, carrots, artichokes, and kale. And like I said, you can eat that throughout the day as much as you want. And for fruits, you can have apples of any kind, oranges, grapefruit, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, melons, cantaloupe, and plum. And you can eat that anytime throughout the day, as much as you want for the vegetables and the fruits. Try to stick to what fruits and vegetables and proteins they tell you, because if it's not listed, then it's some sort of way that it can hold your fat, and it's basically the diet won't work based on that kind of stuff. This is what I was talking about with the apple day. So basically, it's like if you hit a plateau or an interruption in your weight loss. A lot of people I know on this diet, they hit a stumble ground where like they won't lose any weight for like 4 or 3 days. So what they call it is apple day, and it begins before lunch and ends on the following day. And it allows you to have 6 large apples, and you're told to eat one whenever you feel the desire. Those 6 apples is the maximum that you can eat. During an apple day, no other foods or liquid except plain water are allowed, and of water they may only drink just enough to quench an uncomfortable thirst if eating an apple still leaves them thirsty. They say a lot of people don't even feel the need to drink any water when you do the apple day, because I know a lot of times apples are juicy, so it doesn't even make you thirsty for the most part. And then the apple day produces a gratifying loss of weight on the following day, chiefly due to the elimination of water. This water is not retained when the patients resume their normal 1,000 to 1,500 calories a day at lunch, and on the following days they continue to lose weight satisfactorily. It is also suggested, to take a detox bath on the evening of an apple day. You will do this by getting a hot tub of water, 2 cups of Epsom salt, and 2 cups of baking soda. And again, I cannot stress this enough. They want you to weigh yourself every single day. And this is to know how much weight you're losing, measure yourself, see how many inches you're losing. And also, they want you to weigh yourself every morning after you pee, so that you can know what you were from yesterday to today. If you did not lose anything, that means you have hit the plateau and you need to do the apple day. That's the most important part. Just a few recommendations for women. They say it's best to start around the HCG diet just after your cycle ends. Exercise is not required on the HCG diet. In fact, it is discouraged unless you have been on an exercise routine for 6 weeks or longer before starting on the HCG diet. Make sure you avoid any heavy lifting or strenuous activity. If you have not been exercising but you would like to start, you can take a short daily walk, 20 minutes or less. They also say that tanning is discouraged during the diet, as it can use water retention and affect weight loss. Massage and other spa treatments are also discouraged during the diet because they can interfere with weight loss. In the first few days of the HCG diet, you may experience slight headaches. It's normal since your body is detoxing from caffeine, sugar, and preservatives. So they recommend you take aspirin or ibuprofen. Those are the only 2 allowed, as they are not gel caps or sugar coated. Supplements are okay, minerals and B complex, but no soft gels or oils. They stress that a lot, as it is in caps on my paper. Another note to women: it's recommended to not take the HCG drops on the heaviest day of your menstrual cycle. However, you must continue with the diet protocol. Do not go back to regular eating. You can restart the drops after your heavier days. So basically, on your heavier days, don't take the drops, but continue to eat the same diet protocol that you've been eating this entire time. And then once your heaviest days are over, you can start back on the drops. Like I said before, after you get off the bottle completely, or if you want to continue, but if you do get off the bottle, continue the diet for 3 days after you finish the drop, just so your body can maintain the weight that you've lost and you will not gain any weight back. Let's see. This is called the maintenance phase. I'm just going to go over this really fast. This phase is very important to help your body become comfortable with its new weight. It's also important for cementing a good eating habits you have acquired. You will feel a noticeable difference in how you feel and hopefully not crave those bad foods you did once before. Slowly, and they mean very slowly, introduce 150 to 300 calories a day. Additional foods into your diet which do not contain sugar or starch. Most people will need a minimum of 1,500 calories to maintain their new set weight. You can also add healthy fats in moderation into your diet, such as nuts, seeds, coconut oil, avocados, and salmon. Let's see. And that's basically it. Diana just congratulates you on your weight loss journey. And she says, I commend you for devoting time to getting a head start on obtaining sensational body. It is mind-boggling as easy we gain the weight. However, it takes an eternity to lose it. However, Sensational Bodies has provided a product that will help you meet your weight loss goals. The HCG diet will help you lose 1 to 2 pounds a day. It doesn't get much easier than that. Please keep in mind that you have spent your money. You will be devoting a lot of time and effort into this diet. Don't let any of that go to waste. Follow the protocol, stay on track, fight the temptations, and you will see the scale go down 1 to 2 pounds every morning, which will be so much better than having a slice of pizza. So please make it count. I work on one-on-one with all my clients to meet their weight loss needs. If you have any questions, concerns, don't hesitate to call, text, or even email her. And she leaves her number, her email, and her website down below. So that's just basically a whole gist of what this diet is. And this video is already way too long, so I'm just going to show you the drops really fast. So they came in this bubble wrap. These are what the drops look like. And basically on the front it just says HCG plus with amino acids, 2 fluid ounces, and it's a dietary supplement. Of course you don't use it if you're pregnant, if you're nursing, or at risk of being treated for high blood pressure. So that's basically it. It says 1 serving size is approximately 1.5 drops, and it consists of human chorionic gonadotropin and L-arginine, whatever those are. Directions: approximately 1.5 drops daily, 3 times a day, which I already went over in the description. So basically these are what they look like. So I'm going to be taking these for the first 30 days and trying my hardest to follow this diet plan, which shouldn't be too hard because it's not really restrictive. I mostly can eat as much vegetables and fruits as I want, but the sweets and the soda might be a little challenging for me, but I will keep you guys updated. So this is going to be initial review, and I'm going to come back with a 1-week update to share with you guys my results. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll leave her link down below if you want to check out her website and see what she's all about. She actually used these drops, I believe, and so that just makes it so much better knowing that she used them and that what happened to her, and that maybe that can happen to you. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my 1-week review. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.